Throughout many generations, countless debates have been held to determine what Toon species is the very best. Nobody had been able to find the answer to this large predicament, but one day, a glimmer of hope was discovered. StuckTheDuck, yours truly, had the courage to rank the original lineup of Toontown species, putting an end to the age-old debate. Stuck had nearly achieved balance, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. Chaos ensued, as the world still needed an answer for the best Toon species in corporate clash. But ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. I'm here to tell you that the wait is over because today we will be ranking the Toon species in Toontown Corporate Clash. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video and a brand new year. And guys, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support in 2020. This channel was never supposed to be anything big. It was never supposed to take off like this, but thanks to you guys' support, it's been going so well, and I'm so grateful for all you've done for the channel.
Guys, before we jump into the tier list, I want to quickly mention that most people who watch these videos are not subscribed. If you enjoy the videos from this channel, it would really help me if you click the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds to click, it's 100% free, and then you never have to worry about it again, and you'll always be notified when I upload a brand new video.
Now, without further ado, let's jump into this tier list. Alright, here we go. It is time to rank the species. So, as you can see, I've made things a little bit simpler than last time. I wanted to keep things very simple, very just toned down, and very to the basics. I took away all the genders, I took away the species that exist in the original game. Today, I'm just going to be ranking the 10 species that Clash added on top of the original ones. But if you take a close look, you may see that there's an additional 11th spot that's going to be a very special surprise. You're just gonna have to watch the video to find out what that's going to be. But let's not waste any more time, let's jump into ranking. So, the first species I'm going to rank today is going to be the deer. The deer in Toontown Corporate Clash is much different than the deer in Toontown Rewritten because, you know, TTR also added deer, but it's very debatable if the deer is better in Clash than TTR, but that's not what we're ranking today. What I'm ranking today is the sounds, the stereotypes of the deer, and just what he's like. So, what I think of the deer in Toontown is that they're very chill. I love how they sound very tired. They're like, They're like slowly falling asleep at all times. I think that's really cute. I'm a big fan of the deer, just like in Toontown Rewritten. In the original tier list I did, I'm a big fan of the deer. So, obviously, I think it's gonna be clear that the deer is gonna go high in the tier list, and I'm willing to put him into A tier because I really like a deer in A tier. Next, we have the kiwi, and I actually really love the kiwi. They're very adorable, and you may have noticed they don't have arms. And you might think that's kind of silly or weird or goofy. I see it as an absolute win. Everybody knows that kiwi is probably the best species that Clash has added, which means, without a doubt, you may have suspected this, kiwi is going straight into the S tier ranking. Obviously, if you disagree with me, you're wrong, because this tier list, as you know, is objective fact, undisputable. Next up on the list, we have kangaroo. I'm gonna be ranking the kangaroo. Now, unlike deer and kiwi, kangaroo is suffering from a couple weird things. So let me get into it. So that face is a little bit like all over the place. Like it's just like, I don't know, it's just too big. The muzzle is just super huge and it's kind of obnoxious. The ears are a little bit cute, I guess, but the sounds are like, oh. It sounds like those adults in the Charlie Brown cartoons where you can't understand what they're saying, but they're like, wow, 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 wow. You know, now that I think about it, those Charlie Brown adults sound exactly like cogs almost. That's freaking weird. But anyway, I don't like the sounds. The muzzle's all over the place, and they're just really goofy looking. I think that kangaroo is gonna have to go into C tier. Not horrible, kind of a cuteness to it, but I'm not too big of a fan of the kangaroo in Clash. Next up on the list is the bat toon. Oh, you know I love the bat toons. Their sounds are hilarious. I love these guys. They're very adorable too. Can you just look at, like, if you just look at this bat toon, he's so cute. I love him so much. I love the girl bat tunes as well. They're all amazing. The sounds are hilarious, but I have to adjust one stereotype of the bat tune. Something I've noticed about every single bat tune I've met is they're all extremely sassy. They're all extremely like short-tempered, and I would equate bat tunes to like the short kid in real life. Like the really short kid who has like a short temper. That's what a bat tune is to me. That's the stereotype of all bat tunes, but then again, they're super cute, and I think that's kind of adorable as well. I'm putting bat tunes into a solid A tier because you know those sassy little brats gotta go into the A tier. Love them. Love the bat tunes. Up next on the list is, armadillo. Okay, so let's address the positive first. The positives is that it's a very unique pick for a Toon species. I do think it's pretty cool. I like that they picked something that's outside of the box, but this armadillo is a disaster waiting to happen. He needs to be thrown in a low tier because if you just look at his face, look at that stupid face. I hate his face. I hate his sound. It's like, ow, ow, ow. I hate it. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm sorry to any armadillos. I'm not judging you as a person. I'm just judging your terrible tune. I'm putting armadillo into F tier. I am so sorry. It's gotta be what it's gotta be. There's gotta be a tune in F tier, at least one. I've gotta at least put some tunes in F tier, and armadillo is just one of them. Screw you. I don't care! Next up, we have the alligator. Not to be confused with the crocodiles in Toontown Rewritten. It's actually, I'm pretty sure, alligator is the specific Toon species in Corporate Clash. Why am I talking like this? I actually like alligators more in Clash than I do in Rewritten. I think they have like a nice, real-looking face. It looks like a good design, but it still looks cute at the same time. I'd say very adorable, maybe not the most approachable, and I think the sounds are a little bit like weird. So for those reasons, I'm gonna put them into a nice B tier, a nice average B tier, a little above average because it's not C tier. I do think alligators are pretty underrated, and maybe you should consider making one yourself. And next on the list is koala. Now, this is where the controversy begins, because while koalas may be seemingly very cute, innocent, fluffy creatures, and in Toontown they seem like a really safe, nice pick, and you might expect them, okay, maybe a B or an A tier for koala, you would be dead wrong because koala is by far my least favorite species in Toontown Corporate Clash. I am sorry. Including the original species, I cannot stand koalas. Their sounds make me want to punch myself in the face 7,000 times over. I can't stand the sounds. Their faces are strange. The eyes are like abnormally small. The nose is really weird. It looks like a stupid like I can't hate on them too much. I'm friends with koalas and they're all gonna unfriend me now because koala is undoubtedly going into trash tier. I cannot apologize too much because I sincerely believe that that's where they belong, and like I said, what I believe is the objective truth. It cannot be debated. Koalas are trash, and if you're a koala, you might as well delete your tune. No, I'm not going that far again. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. All right, moving right past that, let's take a look at, beavers. Okay. Beaver tunes are funny. I think they're silly looking. They somewhat have the same energy as like horse from the original Toontown. They're memey, but they're also rude. I feel like beavers are prone to be like rude to you. Like if you call them out, they're gonna like roast you pretty hard back. So just be careful because beaver tunes are a little bit snappy. It's almost like a combination of male bear, male horse, and male rabbit. They're like savage, like a little unstable, but also very memeish and goofy. That being said, I don't like their sounds. Their sounds make me want to be extremely angry at the entire world, which I just naturally am in general. But beaver tunes are just, there's something infuriating about them. I do think they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. Considering all of that word vomit that I just gave you, I think that beaver tunes can go into a C tier. I think that's a little higher than I suspected they would be in. If there was a D tier, I'd probably put them in D tier, but I'm gonna say they go into a C tier. Be nice to the beavers, especially after what I just did to those koalas over there. We are down to our final few species, and next up we have the fox. I do actually like the fox more than most people, I feel like. The fox is kind of like joked to be the furry pick. It's like the fursona Toon, which is, you know, I get it. I do think that foxes are underrated though. I think a lot of people hate the sounds. I think the sounds are kind of cute. They're cringe but cute at the same time, which is what I put on my Tinder bio. But cute and cringe at the same time, and I do like their design overall. I'm gonna put foxes, surprisingly, into B tier. I think they belong into B tier. They're pretty cute, pretty cool, cringe, but awesome. All right, and obviously, before I rank the secret species, the secret entry that you don't know what it is, I'm gonna rank the raccoon. Now, raccoon, pretty cringe. Like, if you guys think fox is cringe, take a look at raccoon. You need to reevaluate the raccoon because I don't. There's something weird about their sounds. They're like. Yeah, that's exactly what they sound like. They sound like crickets almost. They're a problem. A lot of raccoons I meet, not all of them, but a lot of raccoons I meet are just like, they think they're really good at the game, but they're not. I think raccoons are like the bunnies of Clash. Is that messed up to say? I'm sorry. They're nice, but they think they know how to play the game and they don't. I think it's clear that I'm not really a big fan of the raccoon. And like I said, objective fact speaking here, we're putting the raccoon into F tier. You will not complain. You're not allowed to. Complaints are not allowed. You're not allowed to disagree with me. This is a environment where disagreement doesn't exist. Whatever I say goes, and if you decide to disagree in the comments, I will be angry. Just kidding, of course. Please let me know what your favorite Toon species is in the comments below. But we are not done yet. We are not done. As you know, we have one final thing to rank. And you might be wondering, well, you ranked all the new species in Clash. So what could this be? Well, this may not be a new species, but this Toon in particular gets a lot of hate in the Clash community and just in general in the Toontown community as a whole. I will not stand for this, as this Toon species is absolutely underrated and underappreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm referring to the mouse redesign in Toontown Corporate Clash. A lot of people are like, he has no chin. He looks like he needs a burger. He looks like he's sick. No! I will not stand for this hatred of the mouse Toon in Corporate Clash, and let me prove it to you right now. Look at this. Look at Lapis Lazuli. Look at this. Look at Very Angry Lapis. Heck, look at this guy. And look at this guy. You think that's bad? You think these are bad Toon designs? You are wrong. More wrong than you've been about any other species in any Toontown game ever. You will... Ugh! It makes me so broken up inside that people will hate on the mouse Toons. They're adorable. Please. I will go out and say it right now. I prefer the mouse designs in Clash than I do in original Toontown, and you bet your ass they're going right into S tier. They are literally the best species in Clash. I've come to the conclusion, if there was a double S tier, mouse would be in it. Thank you so much. Mic dropped. And there you have it. This is the official ranking of the Toon species in Toontown Corporate Clash. That's all for this video. Thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to make more videos in 2021. If you want to stop by on my Twitch stream, I stream on Sunday, Monday, and Friday. You can check me out on that link right there. And as always, I'll see you in the playground, losers.